Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I apologize, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. We have been extremely busy here in our household. Plus, there just haven't been a whole lot of releases that I've been really wanting to add to my collection. So today we of course do have the new Creeproduction Boo-riginal Operetta. I did also get Toralei and the Werecat twins, so we will be looking at those next. But today we're going to focus on Operetta, so stay tuned. Of course, we're going to take a look at the box, the details, the doll. Of course, I have her out. We will be going over her compared to her 2012 original release. So as always, I do want to know what you guys think. Okay, so yes, we do have the brand new Boo-riginal Creeproduction Operetta, daughter of the Phantom of the Opera doll here. She did release, I believe, goodness, I don't even know what today is, and I don't remember when they released. Is it last week or the beginning of this week or something? April Fool's Day, that's what it was. Oh my gosh, it's like I said, it's been just so chaotic here. I can't even remember what's going on in the world anymore. But they released at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Mattel Creations for Fan Club members. And then also nothing prepared us for the disaster of a release that it was on Target, Amazon, and Walmart. Big Bad Toy Store also got them, as well as Entertainment Earth. Retail was $25 on Amazon, $24.99 everywhere else. I got my Operetta and my Toralei from Amazon. I was actually able to get the Werecat twins from Mattel. I don't know how I was able to do that. I figured that would be the most disastrous site to get them, but I think it's because that's the only one I got off of Mattel. I'd already ordered these ones because they popped up early on Amazon. So, and they shipped, pretty much overnight, and then I had them the following day. So yes, what a disaster of a release, and they're all sold out now everywhere. So they're supposedly going to re-release Operetta and Toralei, and the twins are completely gone, so we'll just kind of see. But anyhow, let's take a look at her box. So we do have Operetta, daughter of the Phantom of the Opera. I love her little opera mask there. Cassette tape, because she's, slick B-Day mix. I love it. The Monster High logo, Freaky just got fabulous. The Boo-riginal Creeproduction. Of course, a nice window display. I'm not going to let you too much because, of course, we're going to be looking at that here in a moment. She's a high-octane rockabilly Phantom de Force. I love it. So much fun. I do wish they had, like, the window opening here so you could see down, but it's okay. If you do want to pause and read it here, you certainly can. It just talks a little bit about the character herself. We have her artwork again. And then again, we do have, she is 16 in Phantom years. Memphis Daddy-O Longlegs is her pet. I love it. Of course, you can just go ahead and pause and read as you need to. There's a few different languages going on there. Barcode? I mean, just in case, if you do want to try and find it in your area. Supposedly they're showing up in some stores. My stores in my area, they got the first wave of Creeproductions way back in the day. When I say way back in the day, like 4 years ago. But nothing recent. So now let's go ahead and open up the box and get Operetta out. Really quickly, I did want to show you just the back card that she is on in the box. So you can see there, it does say, it does state includes doll, stand, and diary in a few different languages. Hiding behind a mask of perfection. Of course, then her pet's name, Memphis Daddy-O Longlegs, blah, 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 mouthful. And then, of course, the Boo-riginal Creeproduction, and then the plastic form that holds her in. So that all just kind of folds into the box. The stand was here. The base of the stand was here. And yeah, so you can see there, that is what it looks like in the back. Okay, so I did get two. I wanted one in and one out. That's how I do all of my Creeproductions. I have one in and one out of the box just because I love the look of the old box, and I also really want to get one out. So first things first, we will look at her accessories. So of course she does come with her diary here. So of course it does say Monster High Operetta. This diary belongs to. And then you can't play my guitars or read my diary, so don't ask. But guess what we're going to do? We're at least just going to kind of open it up. So you can see here, it is pretty fun. I have yet to read through all of these. There's, but it is still kind of fun just to kind of look through it. And then these ones, of course, since they are new, it does say 2024 Mattel. Even though they did release in 2025, of course, or yes, released in 2025, they were manufactured, made in 2024. So we do have the Monster High hairbrush, just a simple black one. We do have her really cool backpack slash purse. It is the coffin guitar, really decently well remade. Of course, it does open up. You can see there's just a little latch that holds it. And then we have this really fun belt that has the skullette all over it that you can wrap around her body. And of course, we have Memphis Daddy-O Long Legs, living true to his name with his long legs and his fun little, he's got a little tie there, his Elvis Presley rockabilly look there. I think it's so much fun. He does stand on his own quite well. My original one does not. He falls over. So naturally, of course, because they know what they're doing when it comes to the original dolls and the Creeproductions, we do have the Monster High stand. So it does say Monster High logo with the skullette and then the post and waist clip. I wish they all came with it. Now, to Operetta herself. Beautiful. I love Operetta. She's one of my favorites. She does have her classic outfit on, classic hairstyle. It's a little messy. I do plan on not so much redoing her hair, but at least running a comb through it just to make it a little less... but it is Saran, so at least we've got that. That's that's a good thing going there. It's a mix of red and black, of course, just like her original. She has these really nice side curls, the big curl in the front. Her mask has the teeth, the comb into one of those curls here. You can see it's kind of that translucent gray with the heart shape, the spider webs, and it encapsulates or encircles one of her eyes. Really good face screen. I don't think the eye wonk is too crazy on her. The front curl on mine is really bad, but you can see there we've got a fantastic face up. So she does have the yellow eyeshadow with a little bit of gold coloration there. You can see it's kind of fun, different. Red lipstick. She has her little beauty mark, and of course she has the scars imprinted on her face, so it's actually like it's a raised relief feel to it of the music notes. So I love that they did that. She does also have her dice earrings, so super fun. Coming down, she has her little bolero jacket with the little puff sleeves and the black collar, and a little tiny skullette there with the pink bow. I love it. Of course, has the piano keys, the spider webs. Underneath that is her purple shirt, which is kind of a fun geometric pattern on there with some printed on buttons to make it look like it's a button down. I love her belt. So it does have the music note chain as well as the music like notes there, sheet music, and a spider web buckle. She has her blue jeans, which are kind of like half length capri, of course, fitting in with that rockabilly style. And then her high-heeled boots, which I love. So she's got the downturn socks look there at the top, slit in the back, of course, for easy on, easy off. The treble clef music note, or music, oh my gosh, what do you call that thing there? You know what I'm trying to say. And then the spider web on the shoes. Absolutely love this. And look at that. We've got her little dice ring. You can even see the numbers on there. So like there's the number 2. My original does not have her ring because of course that was one of the things that was lost pretty much by everyone. Rings just do not stay on dolls. But the clothes, this is a snap. So you can see there's a snap, but the shirt and the pants, of course, are a Velcro. So if you do want to change her outfit, you certainly can. But now we're going to go ahead. We're going to compare her to her OG doll from 2012. All right, so I do have both Operettas up here now. Can you tell the difference? I can. Only because I know my dolls. So this is the original from 2012. This is the Creeproduction. The skin tone on the new one is a little bit darker purple, but I'm wondering more if that is because of age. You know, I mean, this doll is what, 15 years old now, roughly, give or take. No, 13 years old. 14 around there, you know, 2012 to 2025. You do the math because I'm dumb. 13. So I do wonder if that's just age, or maybe they did really just change up the coloration of her skin and made it more of a purple pink than more of a purple, what that purple gray maybe. But now we'll go ahead and just kind of take a look at them side by side so you can see. We do have I think it's the same face mold. The printing is different. Her eyes are bigger on the Creeproduction. And on mine, at least, the curl here in the front, the original is smaller than the curl on the new one, but that could just be, you know, age. And the hair, oh my gosh, look at the hair. It's terrible. I just don't have the heart to fix it because I know I cannot redo. I did one and I gave it to my friend. And then I got this one later. I did redo the curls once and it was a pain in the rear. But you can see here the outfits, though, are literally exactly the same. The denim's a little darker on the old one, but the shoes are exactly the same for the most part. Painting's a little better on the Creepro. But the belt is the same. The arm tattoos are the same. Little maybe more prominent on the older one. I don't know. Well, maybe not. They look about the same. But all of the aspects of the doll, the core aspects of Operetta are still very much present. You can see there side by side with that. Yeah, I think that might just be age on this one. That's a different color. But then again, they've changed the color on what? Abby. They changed the color on was it Gulia? I think her color is just a little bit different now. So, you know, different time, different materials used. It is what it is. But I love that the actual essence and all of that of Operetta is present in the Creeproduction. So there's the dolls. Here is the original Memphis and the Creeproduction Memphis. Again, difference in color only. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. The original doesn't like to stand, although I did kind of bend his legs a little bit, so it is now. The purse, book bag, coffin, whatever you want to call it, you can see here, I think they literally probably just kept the mold. Again, coloration difference, but again, I think that's just age more than it is anything else. The new Creeproduction one's a darker red. But otherwise the actual shape and all of that is literally exactly the same. So I think they, I know some people, and it's weird because I'm like, why would you not want this? Are like, all right, enough of the Creeproductions, blah, blah, blah. I've seen more comments than I thought I would regarding that, but I'm loving this because when Monster High first released, that was way before I started collecting dolls, and as badly as I want, because I remember seeing Frankie and Draculaura on shelves in their OG boxes, and just saying, oh my gosh, I want those, but I'm like, I don't collect dolls, like, guys don't do that. So being able to get them now in very, very similar packaging is just, it's amazing. And I kind of do have one of the original Draculauras. She's right there. That was the second release of her. Yeah, that's kind of a rare doll, not gonna lie. But otherwise this has just been fun. You know, I've gotten the OG dolls over the last few years. So I do have pretty much all of them now when it comes to the core character dolls. Just a handful of ones I haven't picked up yet, but to get them again and then get them in their boxes, and it's just fun. I am kind of dwindling down my Monster High collection simply due to space. I'm really only keeping the core dolls in their core outfits. I have probably 400 Monster High dolls now. So it's like, slow down. This is getting wild. It's fun, but it is getting to be a bit much. But anyhow, so there is the Creeproduction Operetta, daughter of the Phantom of the Opera, in her beautiful rockabilly outfit and style, in her brand new Creeproduction doll. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you wanted her, I really do hope you're able to get her. This release was just a disaster. If they do re-release them as they talked about, of course, make sure you're following my Instagram page. I will, of course, post any links there as I find them. I'm really hoping that they will also re-release the Werecat twins. That was just a disaster release. It really was. But anyhow, if you have questions, leave those in the comment section down below. Up next, of course, will be our beloved Toralei, which I am so excited about her as well. And then as soon as my Werecat twins ship, as they were kind of a pre-order on Mattel, I will be reviewing those as well. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope everybody's having a great day, and we will see you real soon.